In 2022, pickleball reached new heights. It seems like we accomplished 5 years of growth in just one. There are many new players, including many former professional tennis players, thanks to MLP, PPA contracts, Tennis Channel, CBS Sports, and the influx of a large number of new players. At the start of 2023, pickleball will be as well known as tennis was in 2022. The tennis players are widely predicted to make an immediate and significant impact. And what do you think? Will Ben Johns, Anna Lee Waters, Tyson McGuffin, and the other best players still be at the top at the end of 2023? Or will tennis superstars like Sam Querrey, Jack Sock, and others grab the spotlight? Only time will tell, but the 2023 pickleball season is getting ready to kick off, and we're excited. Here are the dynamic universal pickleball rankings to start the 2023 season. Hello and welcome to Pro Pickleball Media, your number one spot for all pickleball content. Our channel is dedicated to the fastest growing sport in the US, and we cover all fun and exciting things related to pickleball. So if you love pickleball and want to learn more about it, just take a second to subscribe and press the bell icon so you don't miss any of our recent videos. In today's video, we're going to talk about the top 10 DUPR ranked pickleball players 2023, men's singles category. Now let's get right into the video. Let's begin with men's singles pickleball rankings. Men's singles DUPR rankings. Number 10, Dylan Frazier, 6.9 Selkirk. Missouri's Dylan Frazier is a rising star who's making waves in the industry. Dylan has done so much at such a young age for a professional player. Dylan was introduced to pickleball in 2016, and by the end of the 2022 season, although still a full-time student at the University of Missouri, he has risen to the position of number 12th in the world among doubles players. Dylan has a promising future and a prosperous job ahead of him. Frazier is a professional pickleball player who is rapidly rising through the ranks. He's presently ranked 7th in the world for men's doubles in the World Pickleball Rankings. Considering he's only been playing the sport for the past 5 years, his rating is even more amazing. During the school year, he plays 3 times per week, and during the summer, he plays 7 times per week. Over the course of a year, he enters and competes in more than 20 tournaments, including singles, doubles, and mixed doubles events for men. Number 9, Tyson McGuffin, 7.08 Selkirk. Tyson McGuffin, a 29-year-old member of the Team Selkirk advisory staff, has won 4 Grand Slam gold medals in men's open singles, 4 times at the national level, and 1 Grand Slam in men's open doubles at the 2018 Tournament of Champions. McGuffin is now one of the most skilled and well-known players in professional pickleball, yet he used to be a competitive tennis player. In fact, he's a top pickleball player in the world, both in the singles and doubles categories. According to the World Pickleball Federation, Tyson is now competing in events sanctioned by the USA Pickleball Association, the sport's regulatory body on the professional pickleball tour. It was in 2015 that Tyson McGuffin's tennis-playing acquaintance introduced him to the sport of pickleball. McGuffin was an avid tennis player and coach at the time. After playing pickleball on a more casual basis, Tyson's joined and won the men's 4.5 singles class at the Coeur d'Alene Classic. Selkirk saw potential in Tyson and sponsored him in a new racket category. McGuffin, having secured a sponsorship and won several additional tournaments, retired from professional tennis in June of 2016. He's now considered the top pickleball player in the world and has won numerous professional tournaments. Now, before we move ahead to talk about more game-changing pickleball tips, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to our channel so that we can keep bringing you more informative pickleball content to you. Your little contribution means a lot to us. Number 8, Zane Navratil, 6.94 Franklin. Professional pickleball player Zane Dennis Navratil is from the U.S. According to the Professional Pickleball Association PPA, he's ranked 3rd in singles play, while the Association of Pickleball Professional ranks him 9th in doubles and 2nd in singles. Franklin Sports has been his sponsor since the year 2021. Over the course of his career, he's amassed an astounding 80 medals. Zane has earned the moniker Gucci from his fellow athletes and commentators due to his exceptional talent. Number 7, Jay DeVilliers, 6.97 Vulcan. 2019, Jocelyn J. DeVilliers took up the sport of pickleball. He relocated to the U.S. from France so that he could play Division I college basketball for 4 years at Wichita State University. After a few pickleball games with Jack Oxler, Jay was converted and eventually accepted a position as the pickleball director at Chicken and Pickle. The welcoming community of pickleball players and social nature of tournaments is what he enjoys most. Jay has maintained his enthusiasm for tennis, and in his spare time he enjoys skiing and playing soccer with his pals. Besides sports, some of his favorite activities are exploring foreign lands, riding motorcycles, and competing in vehicle races. Number 6, James Ignatowicz, 6.97 Selkirk. James Ignatowicz, despite his young age, has quickly risen to become one of the world's top 10 singles players. After graduating from high school in Connecticut, James relocated to Tennessee to play college tennis at Vanderbilt University at the Division I level. James began playing tennis at the age of 6 and continued through his senior year of college before making the transition to pickleball. He is so dedicated to the sport that he practices for hours every day and has even declared, "Tennis is just boring pickleball." It may be argued that James is one of the tour's most competitive players. Number 5. Federico Stakstud, 6.99 Jula. In the world of pickleball, Federico Stakstud is a player on the up and up. Federico began playing tennis at the age of 5 in his native Argentina, and eventually rose to the position of number 7 in Argentina among players aged 18 and under. He eventually settled in the U.S., where he attended the University of New Orleans and kept up his tennis career. After retiring from tennis in July 2021, Federico was introduced to pickleball, and the rest is history. Despite his inexperience, he has already defeated Tyson McGuffin at the U.S. Open and Rafa Hewitt in the finals of the 2022 Atlanta Open PBA tournament to win the title. Number 4. Julian Arnold, 7.02. California native and feisty defender Julian Arnold hails from San Luis Obispo. When Julian was 7 years old, he decided he wanted to become a tennis player. He worked hard at the sport and was eventually invited to try out for the UCLA tennis team. Even though he only started playing pickleball in early 2021, Julian has already worked his way up to the number 30 spot in the world, has the potential to become one of the best players in the world. Number 3. J.W. Johnson, 7.06 Franklin. J.W. James Johnson is a professional pickleball player for the Florida Smash. J.W.'s mother and sister are also professional pickleball players, thus the sport runs in the family. In order to pursue pickleball professionally, J.W. and his family relocated from Kansas to Florida. J.W. won the men's singles title in pickleball at the age of 19, won 3 Triple Crowns, and earned 47 medals in 2022, making him the youngest player in the sport's history. Number 2. Hunter Johnson, 7.06 Diadem. Before switching to pickleball, Hunter Johnson was among the top 200 tennis players in the world. He's a twin from New Braunfels, Texas, who went to school at SMU, giving him and his teammates Yates Johnson an unbeatable advantage on the field. Hunter hopes to one day surpass Tyson McGuffin and J.W. Johnson as the best player in the world, and he's made significant progress towards this aim. Number 1. Ben Johns, 7.17 Jula. Ben Johns is a player who doesn't require any introduction. As of the 2022 season, Ben has the top spot on the men's and women's singles and doubles rankings, respectively. With 50 PPA titles and more Triple Crowns than any other man, Ben has cemented his place in pickleball lore. For the 2022 season, Ben Johns is at the top of the heap, and he'll almost certainly remain there for quite some time. Benjamin Johns, at the ripe old age of 23, is not only one of the youngest professional players on our list, but also the best pickleball player in the world. Johns is from Maryland, but he and his family now divide their time between that state and Naples, Florida, known as the pickleball capital of the world. Johns' older brother Colin is a retired professional tennis player, therefore racket sports runs in the family. At the age of 8, Johns first took up a tennis racket and he went on to play at a high level for the next 10 years. In anticipation of his final year of high school, Johns chose to switch to pickleball because he had become tired of tennis. The following year, he would go on to win the U.S. Open, held in Naples, Florida. Johns has been unbeatable in pickleball since his 2017 U.S. Open victory, when he won the men's singles, doubles, and mixed doubles titles in the tournament. Winning a major tournament increases one's profile, which can lead to unique endorsement deals and a higher ranking. So who's your number 1 favorite player in singles category pickleball? Tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to like this video and share it with your fellow picklers. Also, if you love pickleball, then make sure to watch this next video on our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.